guys, welcome to my channel Sex Talk with Kissa, where we discuss all things sex and yum. The aim of the channel, I have been saying from the beginning, is just to bring the easy breezy lightness of sex back into our relationships, to bring excitement back, to bring that lustful feeling and that excitement and yearning and just a longing for your person. You know, like at the end of the day, you just can't wait to see them. During the day, you're texting them. Remember sitting on the phone for hours, and when it's time to say goodbye, it's like you hang up. No, you hang up. Remember that feeling in the beginning? It's just the best feeling. And I said this before, and I saw a meme once that said, enjoy your partner in the beginning of your relationship because you will never have that again. And that saddened me. I just felt like, why should it be that way though? Why? In this day and age, with all the information we have, with everything that's readily available for us to learn and relearn and retrain our minds and our bodies, why should it be that we should only have that yummy, warm feeling in the beginning? And I get it. I get life gets busy. I get that. But it's going to take a bit of effort on our parts, and not just us women, it's going to take effort on our men's part too. And men, you're going to have to step it up. You are going to have to step, if we are stepping it up as well, because it does get exhausting, we understand that. Men, if the ladies are going to step it up and ladies step it up, then we're asking our men to step it up too. So if we're both in it and we're both excited to do new things, try new things, then there is nothing stopping our relationships from being, you know, like yummy and juicy. I believe the source and that yumminess of a relationship starts in the bedroom. You know, sex is the glue that holds a relationship together. If the sex is broken, that part of the relationship is broken or fractured or just not good at all, it's just become a, okay, let's do it. Okay, it's done. I need to sleep. And you have that, it's repetitive, like every time you have sex, it brings no excitement to your man to want to have sex with you, you know, and enjoy it. It's just like, okay, for let me get it done sake. It must have that, I can't wait to see him at the end of the day. Oh, I can't wait to see her. We have to have that at some point, you know, and if we don't have it, we've lost it. We have to fight for it. Okay, and that's what we're going to do. So having said that, I'm not a sex therapist yet at all. I'm not an expert in any way. Everything we discuss on the channel is just a little bit of experience, but also just listening and chatting to people, to friends, and reading. I love to read. The topic of sex has always intrigued me. It's always been a topic I find very easy to talk about. I find no shame in talking about it. So I love to learn and read about it. And as much as you know, we read and we learn about it and maybe talk to people, it's also nice to have an open mind about sex and the approach in which you're going to come about even trying to discuss it with your partner if it's something that's uncomfortable for you guys in your relationship. So I hope our channel helps somewhat, you know. Okay, so I said I'm going to give a special shout out today to a group of ladies that I went to school with. I've been to 3 high schools, so please, if you're from one of the high schools and you're trying to figure out which group of ladies, you won't figure it out. But I've got a group of ladies that, you know, I have such good giggles with them. You know, I know you guys are trying all the crazy stuff we talk about and laugh about on the channel. I know you guys are experimenting and trying, and, you know, you guys let me know how it's going, and it's really fun. I really look forward, like, to the texts. I know you guys want to have this group and we just laugh nonstop, but thank you, ladies. Thank you. And thank you to everyone else that's sent in all the loving messages and the thank yous for the channel. I've got so many messages saying thank you so much for the channel and the content and how everyone's just enjoying it. I've had ladies compliment my hair. Thank you so much. The makeup, the clothes, you know, such nice warm things to say. So thank you so much. And the messages about the content itself, which is really important to me, like all the topics that we discuss on the channel. I've got such nice feedback and such heartwarming messages of thank you from different people, and I'm grateful. Couples as well, I'm grateful. I'm really grateful, and I thank you guys, and I'm happy that it's helping. I really am happy that it's helping. In terms of the one-on-one sessions that we do outside of the channel, because we're a bit restricted in terms of time, I always say I'll put details in the description and in the comment section with an email address and a telephone number where you can call in and book your one-on-one time that's specific to your relationship and what's happening with you. And that way we spend that time and see how we can help. So, having said that, I had a question or a topic. It has come up quite a bit in with how to and when will you cover this, and so we're going to jump straight into it, and that is squirting. Okay, so I've had, you know, quite a few people ask about squirting and is it peeing and is it real, and you know, there's just so many myths and not enough information I realize about squirting. So this is what it is. So there's two things that could happen, right? You could experiment and squirt on your own, or you could do it as a couple. So for today, I'm going to cover the first part where I would suggest maybe learning yourself a bit more so you're able to maybe make yourself squirt or even get close to that feeling, and then you bring your partner in. Okay, so all it is, you know, the anatomy. I do have a video on Learn Your Body. The anatomy of the vagina is, you know, you've got your clit at the top, you've got your urethral opening where you pee from, and then at the bottom you've got your vaginal opening, and that's where the penis goes through, and at the bottom of that you've got your anus, and that's where you do your number 2 from. Okay, so you've got all these holes. So your G-spot is going to be your number 1 friend when it comes to squirting, because the G-spot is what needs to be stimulated in order for you to squirt. Now, the G-spot will not get stimulated on its own, or just from merely just like, you know, it's going to take time, rather, if I can say that. You have to spend some time in foreplay, kissing and touching, and or if your man's going to finger you, and you know, like, just spend time with it. If you're going to go the route of trying to experiment on your own because you're not comfortable with your partner yet, you're going to have to spend time. Look, you have to be relaxed. That is the biggest thing, is you have to be relaxed. It's so difficult. Just normal coming, ejaculating for women is difficult. So squirting is 10 times, I guess, more difficult to do or to achieve, if I can even say, if you're not comfortable and relaxed. So you have to be relaxed, and whatever that means for you, whether it's you taking a nice shower, whether it's you reading an erotic book, or just lying down and imagining your man, or if you are together and you know you're going to spend time just kissing, and like I said, just caressing, and play with my hair and just touch me sensually, you know. For this part, it's not your bang bang and your animalistic kind of sex. You know, you want to spend time arousing your woman, men, or you want to spend time with yourself, if it's going to be that, you know, getting yourself to that place where you're aroused. And so if you are doing it alone, ladies, when you're aroused, obviously you'll be wet. If you're not, you can use a bit of lubricant, and you're going to lie back and with your legs opened, and this is your vagina. So you're going to bring your hands, slide your hands on your tummy down all the way to your vagina, and then you want these 2 fingers, right, to go in to your vagina, and then these 2 fingers, your pointer and your baby finger, stay down. So these 2 fingers are what are going to go in, and kind of, and then you're obviously point your fingers up once you get into your vagina. So once you're in the vagina, you want to put your fingers up because we're looking for the G-spot. So when you're aroused, so your G-spot will only like swell up when you're aroused, because that's what happens to it. It swells up. It has a texture like, you know, the top, the inside of your mouth, the top, it's got like a ribbed texture, but very soft. So if you go into your vagina, or your partner goes into your vagina, and you're not aroused yet, it will be difficult to find it. And remember, I said in the beginning, or in one of the videos, that it's just behind your clit. So your clit is here, and when you put your finger into your vagina, it's like 2 to 3 centimeters in, and then it's right at the top. So once you go into your vagina, it's not so far in and then up there. So when you are trying to squirt, so it's going to be that, you know, with your partner, you're kissing, and he's in there, and his 2 fingers are obviously pointing up, and he's on the G-spot, and it's an aroused feeling that comes with the fingers continuously touching and, you know, like grabbing onto it, and it's almost like a come here kind of gesture that you would be doing inside the vagina, because that's how you're stimulating. Whether it's going to be one finger, but when you're inside, your finger is tilted up and you're kind of stimulating it that way. And the more aroused it gets, so what happens is, you know, nestled on the inside of your clit, above your clit, between your bladder and your clit, but nestled inside your vagina walls, is a gland called your Skin's gland. Now, your Skin's gland is where your fluid that you squirt, or your thick ejaculation, women ejaculation, the thicker, milky ejaculation, squirts out from that gland. So it's not pee, it's not urine. It's a fluid that builds up as you get aroused. This gland swells up with this fluid, but this fluid drains into your urethral pipe. So it's the same place that you pee from. So your bladder will drain through your urethral pipe, the gland fluids will drain through there, and it will come out as pee, but it's not pee. It will have maybe a few drops of pee in it, because maybe you've had some in your, you know, in your urethra. So, but the majority of all the fluid that comes out of the gland, the Skin's gland, is just female ejaculation. And ladies, the more your man does this motion on the inside of your vagina, and guys, you're going to have to work it. Make sure you're nice and wet. I said if you're not, some lubricant. He's got to work it, and, you know, while you're kissing and he's touching your boobs and he's in there, and you're going to want to close your legs at some point, and you want to open them. It's going to be so arousing, and, you know, you're going to get that sensation like you need to pee, like you need to urinate. You will get that sensation, and I've heard so many women say that when they get that, they hold back or they pull. So this is the point where you don't. If you feel like you want to pee, that's now you about to squirt. So you have to just be open and loosen up. Whether you're doing it alone, whether it's your partner doing it, he carries on, and you're gonna grab him. You're gonna do all sorts of things. And when you feel that now you feel like you're gonna pee on yourself, just let go. It's almost like a push out, and it will just spray out and spray out and spray out, and just enjoy it. Men, if it's the first time, you might get a shock if it hits you in the face, but I promise you it's not pee, this is just ejaculation, and just enjoy. You will see your lady, you will see a different look on her face. You know, afterwards you won't know whether you're shaky, you probably want to hug him, you'll just feel so many emotions. It does something to your body. It's a feeling you've never felt before. If you haven't come, you've probably come from your clit. If you haven't come, and I must say that, you know, not everyone, it's not easy to find this gland. Some ladies in some studies have been found to not have it, or it takes longer to get aroused, or for it to swell. So you just have to keep trying. The only thing that works is try. Don't give up, and keep trying. And men also, you know, be patient and be willing, you know, to give in the extra foreplay and, you know, make your woman aroused and just arouse each other, and men spend time. And the nice thing about women is that you can have a squirt and you can still immediately after that, he can go down on you and lick you with his fingers still in there and lick your clit, and you can still have a clit come. So you can come both ways. And even when you're having sex with your partner's penis in you, you can squirt. But remember, he can't put the whole girth of his penis all the way into your vagina, because remember, your G-spot is just a few centimeters, 1, 2, 3 centimeters behind your clit. So if he goes the whole of his penis in, he's going to pass your G-spot and go to your A spot, which is behind your vagina, right at the back by your cervix. So if he's trying to hit the G-spot, his penis, so the head of his penis and probably like 1 centimeter or 2 centimeters after his head or below his head, that goes in. So not all of it, and just that, and more like on upward angle, because obviously, you know, you want to hit the G-spot. So I've said everything I can say about it. So with this, it's just a trying thing, guys. It's a trying thing. It's an experimenting thing. And let me know in the comment section. Let me know if you want me to cover more about it or to go more in depth. But all it is you're going to have to take time with each other and spend the time and just go for it. And ladies, when you feel that pee, just also hydrate, ladies. Hydrate. There's no point if you're not hydrated to think you're going to squirt. Okay, so hydrate. So guys, I hope this helps. Please let me know how it goes. I don't need all the details, just, you know, thank you, it worked, or we're still trying, and that's all it is. We finally in spring, finally warming up, so I'm so excited to just have a bit of warmth and to be able to, you know, be springy and, you know, all bright and lovely. So to everyone else that's watching from wherever you're watching from, it's either good night or good morning or good afternoon, and thanks for joining us. And until the next video, guys, see you. I love you guys. Mwah.